From Subaru Park in Chester, Pennsylvania, the Philadelphia Union tussle with DC United in a Sunday night matchup with playoff implications on the line.
It is a Kick Childhood Cancer game and Kick Childhood Cancer Awareness Month across MLS. Seeing the kids, we have the Fearless 43 out there. These are kids that have been affected with pediatric cancer. To see their strength out there with their families and their loved ones is really encouraging.
I'm Allie Gentili, the Director of Community Relations for the Philadelphia Union. I oversee the Fearless 43 program, which partners Kisses for Kyle and their families with the Philadelphia Union to provide unique experiences for kids going through or who have gone through pediatric cancer diagnoses and treatments.
I started Kisses for Kyle in 2001. It was several years after my son Kyle passed away from leukemia. And it was my way to continue to take care of him every day in the present. We're helping about 700 families annually, and we have over 40 different programs, services, special opportunities. We help families on treatment, off treatment, as well as bereaved families. And it's for children ages birth through 21. And once a family, I always say, always a family, because we truly become a larger family each year.
Each year, we invite these 43 families to take part in special events, game day experiences, and ultimately join the Union family.
We were originally introduced to the Philadelphia Union when our son Kellen was diagnosed with cancer. We were invited for an on-field experience, and unfortunately Kellen was too sick to participate. He was one of the Fearless 43 for 2021 and passed away before we were able to do the on-field experience.
Patrick was diagnosed in September of 2020 with high-risk neuroblastoma, stage 4. He was about to turn 2. It was the week before he turned 2. And he went through some very intense treatment for about a year and a half. Lots of chemo, 2 stem cell transplants, radiation, immunotherapy, surgeries, a little bit of everything.
Jack was diagnosed with T-cell leukemia in 2021. So he was a member of the Fearless 43 in 2022, and he was about a year into treatment.
My son is Elliot. He was a Fearless 43 in 2021. We were connected with the Philadelphia Union through Sharon Snyder for Kisses for Kyle.
I remember that day like it was yesterday when she was asked to be part of the Fearless 43. I had no idea what that even meant and what it was going to all entail. I knew a little bit about it and I just cried. I was just overfilled with joy.
The Union invited our family, specifically our son Parker, to be an honorary Fearless 43 member and stand in place of Kellen, and it was a beautiful experience.
It was really special to me because the staff and people of the Union are just really nice, and how we got to go in the practice, that was one of the best times in my life. It was definitely really fun.
At the time, Patrick had just finished treatment, and I really didn't know anything about Fearless 43, so at the time we hadn't done so many events because he had been sick or having restrictions, so we heard that it was being out with people and doing something really fun and celebrating, so we were all in about doing that.
I remember when I went on the field out there and saw some of the Union players. It was fun playing with Bubbles. I like Bubbles.
We had a great time the year that Jack was on the Fearless 43. He had a couple of his friends that were also a part of it. They had a great time coming before the game to interact with the players. He was part of a photo shoot. They got to kind of hang out and get to know everybody, the other kids.
I did yoga. I went on the field at a game. You guys blew bubbles at us. I had a photo shoot. It was a slumber party scene, and we did a pillow fight with different players. I was paired up with Bedoya.
Being part of the Fearless 43, I think it was exciting. She thought it was the best thing ever, the best feeling. I remember one of the things she said to me was, it was amazing. It felt that everybody was cheering for her like she cheers for the Union team. And that gave her a lot of hope and made her feel brave. And as a mom, that's a feeling I'll never ever forget.
I got to go on a lot of trips and have a lot of fun with my new friends. I remember just walking on the field and just smiling at the camera. I remember the pictures of us all being on the screen and getting the autographs of all the players.
One of the main reasons is to get families together who don't know each other, to just build friendships and have those bonds with other people who understand what they're going through.
I think on the drive down, I was looking at like the roster and I said, oh my God, there's an Elliot. And he's like, what, there's an Elliot? And I said, hey, it's spelled just like you too. So at the end of the game, all the kids were lined up, they were given soccer balls and the players were all going through. And when it was Jack's turn, Elliot was like, oh my God, I'm Elliot. And like, you're Elliot. He's like, no way, that's so cool. I posted like, hey, we met this player named Jack Elliott. He reached out to us through socials and was like, hey, let me know the next time you run. And then so this kind of started this like post-game, let's see him after the game, maybe see him on the field at the corner. But I will tell you that every time Jack has seen us and seen the kids, he comes over.
We were best friends. We went to Franklin Park, we did mini golf, went to the playground. He's like so awesome. He's the greatest soccer player I've ever met.
Their experiences don't just stop with the Fearless 43. They truly do become a part of the legacy of the Fearless 43. We have families that are now season ticket members. We have families that come out to games all the time. We get to interact with their kids at different pediatric cancer camps that we attend. And really it's a truly special experience for these families, but ultimately for us as well, because we get to create these lifelong friends and fans who stay a part of the club. This year, we wanted to bring back alumni from our Fearless 43 to help us celebrate the current Fearless 43. We asked them to come in for an art day to help us design pajamas for the new Fearless 43 families. Each year, we give these pajamas to our warriors because that is the uniform of a kid going through pediatric cancer. And so we like to incorporate this youthful artwork that the kids get to design to help them feel special, like the rock stars that they are. And so we used alumni this year because we wanted to bring back kids that were really special to us and that helped grow this program and make it what it is today. And so they came into our offices and they got to draw on different papers with our design team. And our designer then took that amazing artwork and created these awesome pajamas.
Yeah, so you wanted to draw, things that show that he's brave. So he drew his lion, which is his signature. He's a tough, strong lion.
I drew this lion and the snake. It means like he's meek and strong and brave, and he's the king of the lion.
When I came into that office, it was cool as heck. I started drawing and stuff. I drew a corgi somewhere on here, and I drew it because my favorite dog is a corgi. My favorite animal is corgis.
I drew the stripes, and I had an idea that we would make a snake on it, a tiny snake.
It was just a really special moment to see these kids just be so excited by something that they created. We don't want it to just be one moment with our club. We want it to be a lifelong partnership where they feel so supported and that Subaru Park is their home and that the Philadelphia Union is their family.
I'm also the president of the Kellen Ford Foundation, an organization we started in honor of Kellen with his help. And we have been honored to partner with the union in offering Fearless 43 participants care kits, yoga mats, integrative therapy grants, and really just stand alongside kids that are battling cancer and making the most of a very difficult situation.
It's really special to me because with Kellen, we really didn't have that, and it's really nice seeing us do that for other kids. That's really special. So I just like seeing how the looks on their faces when they get the grants and the bags that we're going to give them this year.
Kai came and surprised Kenzie and told her she was going to have her Make-A-Wish trip to Disney World. And Kenzie had no idea, obviously. She thought she was just having a brunch or a get-together. She didn't even know that Kai was coming. It's not something I feel like that I can ever really put into words, like the gratitude that I have for that. It was an amazing experience that day. There was no other way that I could have told her that she was going to Disney World and have one of her favorite players come out and with a bag of gifts and balloons and tell her that she was going.
I was really happy to know that I was going to Disneyland. I was happy to see Kai.
Who's your favorite player?
Kai.
Yeah, how come Kai is your favorite player?
There's just something special about him.
What does it mean to be part of like Kisses for Kyle and with the Union together? Look that way.
It means taking care.
They're celebrated here during the game, and then they're celebrated behind the scenes where nobody sees it.
Who wants to bang the drum today?
All of us.
Well, as a thank you for you guys participating in making our PJs this year, we're so excited and we want to have you honored on field pregame. So you guys are going to be our drum strikers tonight.
Do you guys know what that means?
Like I said, I do this because this is my heart. This is how I take care of Kyle, and it's grown into one big family over the years. We've become such a big group that truly cares about each other.
When you're dealing with a child that is ill and battling and in a fight for her life, and you have these people that just come out and just wrap their arms around you, and you just get to enjoy, forget everything and just enjoy a game and just have so much fun and laughter. And just seeing her get up and do the dupe and all of that, it all just goes away.
This place means so much to me that I hope really that this creates like a 20, 30 years from now, like my kids will bring their kids, because I really do hope that. And it all started because of Fearless 43, which is kind of crazy, so.
Like I said, just knowing that the Union as an organization sees us and recognizes us and the families and all of the families like us. And you know, childhood cancer is a world that a lot of people don't even know exists, but like we feel seen here and we feel loved and celebrated.
It gets quiet when you lose a child, and for the Union to not only acknowledge Kellen, but continue to bring us along for that ride and allow us to share his name and his legacy, and allowing Parker to experience that firsthand. And the players know that he's not a cancer kid. They know that he's a brother of a cancer kid, and he is going to stand up for the kids that will follow him. And it's beautiful, and that spotlight and that ability to show Parker that is something I'm forever grateful for.
It's just awesome to see all these Fearless 43s winning cancer.